Hi everyone, I'm Susan with Pigtail Quilting and Stitching. Welcome to my channel. On this video, I'm going to show you how I do a setup for a stitching retreat I'm going on. I know I promised to do a updated quilt room tour, and I'm going to do that. But I have been planning to go on a 3-day retreat, stitching retreat. It's just during the day from 9 to 5 at my quilt store. And it's going to be so much fun. So I thought, since I was doing it these next 3 days, why don't I share with you how I do my setup? And I've watched a lot of videos on how to do this, and I've learned from others. So I just want to kind of give you a look at what I'm going to be taking when I go to this stitching retreat, and my show and tell that I'm also bringing. So let's get started. I wanted to do a little video to show you how I'm going to do my setup at the stitching retreat that I'm going to today. And I'm really excited about it. In fact, I'm going to be packing up the car in just a little bit. It's a 3-day stitching retreat, and it's just during the day. It's from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So it's just a perfect little retreat. And it's so nice. If you forget anything, you can bring it the next day, or you can even go home and get it. And it's also at a quilt store that has lots of quilting supplies and stitching and wool. So that makes it even nicer and convenient. So here's my little setup that I'm going to do. I brought my little book stand that I can put my pattern on. And I have my light. And also I have the little cutting organizer, but I'm going to keep my supplies in it so I can see what I have. I have my threads, have my different strength of glasses. I have something for my threads, and my little needle cases, my little telephone stand, of course my water. And I have my little stitching bags, and I think I showed this in a video before, that my sister has made for me. And I will pull these out and show you what I'm going to be stitching on. But also I'm going to bring my little 3-tier cart and have it beside me so I can put extra things that I may need, like my stitchy stand, a little thing for some of my patterns, and some more stitching bags that I have kitted up. So here's the pattern I'm going to be working on. It's the So Happy by Lori Holt. And I'm going to stitch it on 14 count Aida. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I have my little needle cases, and I have 2 sizes of needles with me. I have my 24s and my 26s, because I'm also going to be stitching on some Lori Holt stitching cards, and I make some pillows, and I want to be able to do that on 10 also, as well as 14. So I'm going to show you that. And I had just marked the back with the sizes, so I know what size needles I have. And then also I have this little thread keeper, and that's going to come with me. My sister gifted that for me, as well as these little cases. I have some of my little clips and some wax in case I want to use that on my thread. And over here I have little stitching bags that my sister made for me, and my little needle book. And down here I have a lint brush and some wipes to keep my hands clean when I'm stitching, my stitching stand and stitchy stand, and here is some of my Lori Holt stitch cards and some fabric, Ada cloth to put it in. And then also I have my little lap desk that I'm going to be taking, as well over here as my little carrier that I'm going to be putting my some of my things into. And I am also charging my magnifying light, so that's getting ready to go too. And what's nice about that is this light I'm bringing, it has a place to charge. I can do another charge, so I can plug in my phone or whatever I want to, even my light. I can plug it in off of this too, so I don't have to have too many outlets for when we're sharing. So I just wanted to show you that. So I'm going to be loading up the cart pretty soon because it's getting close to going, but I'm really looking forward to this. This little stitching retreat just happens twice a year. It happens in March and in September. So we really enjoy getting together and stitching, and we just leave our things there overnight and come back the next day. So this will be how I'm going to organize my stitching things while I am there. I also want to talk about this little rug. I got this rug at Walmart. It's Pioneer Woman, and I always like to have some little mat under me when I sew. In my sewing machine I use a little thinner, like a kitchen mat that has a rubber gripper on the bottom, and it kind of helps with the vibrations of the sewing machine, as well as, you know, you can set things on them, see it, and also pins. Well, for stitching I kind of like that too, but this one is a little thicker, and it's just, I've used this before. It works perfect for having a mat for your supplies, and when you set something down on it, or you know, you can even stick a pin in there and you know it's not going anywhere, but it just kind of defines your little area, and it's kind of just makes it kind of fun. We get to share, we are on 8-foot tables, and there's 2 to a table, and so it just gives you enough room to have all your things. And then there is another one of my little stitchy mats, stitchy bags that my sister made also. And then I have my little lap desk that helps if you want to put your stitching on your lap and that. So I think I've got it covered. Probably bringing way too much, but that's kind of the fun of going on a retreat and having all your things there. Plus, you could always leave something in the car in case you you need it later. So I'm pretty sure I will have everything I need to enjoy my stitching retreat. I also wanted to show you what I'm taking for show and tell. Everyone brings the projects that they've worked on and they leave them out. And I didn't really get a lot done, but I wanted to show you some of the things that my little pillows that I've been working on. And this is from the Cut Press Sew, Lori Holt. And instead of making it into one cross stitch, I was practicing and I made it into pillows. And I have this down in my sewing room, so you'll see this on my sewing room tour. But I brought it up so I could show you my pillows. And then during the scrappy sew along for the Great Granny Squared, there was also a free pattern from Fat Quarter Shop for Lori Holt, and it was the Great Granny Squared cross stitch. So I made that one also, and that was really fun too. These are stitched, I think, on 10 count, and then these little pillows are 14. But this was just so much fun to do. So I wanted to show you what I'm taking to show and tell for my retreat. Here's the pillows. You can kind of get a little bit of a closer look. And then I did finish them just like Lori does on her tutorial. So those are all really nice to finish. So here's the back of the pillows. And Lori has those on her YouTube, a tutorial on how to do her pillows. And it's really good. It just is very easy to understand, and the pillows go together pretty well. Over here, I have my little ones laying on here. And the gal that hosts the retreat, she is just amazing. She has always has it planned. They're always filled up, right? After the last one, they're just filled up and with a waiting list because they're just so much fun. So this is my third one, and I really kind of try to plan it out because they're so much fun. So there's my pillows. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will be posting some of the progress I made on my cross-stitch project on my Instagram, so check that out. And also up next on pigtail quilting and stitching will be the updated tour of my sewing room. So I want to again thank you for watching, and also thank you for subscribing to my channel.